Flosstube. It's Wednesday, the 1st of December. And here's Charlie already, the minute I start talking. And welcome to the first day of Flossmas. Yay! I didn't record my regular update yesterday because I have nothing to show you. Literally nothing. I haven't picked my needle up since I last spoke to you, which is very shameful. It's been a combination of things, mainly my gaming bug a bit hard, and I've been playing Animal Crossing pretty much non-stop, thrown in with a little bit of Pokemon, only a little bit, and teeny tiny bit of the other new game that came out. But yeah, so I've not done any stitching. My mum, on the other hand, has put me to shame. And I'll get onto that in a minute. But today's first day of Flossmas, even though I don't have anything to show you, is probably going to be a bit longer than the rest of my Flossmases will be, because I'm going to incorporate Mum's whip and my new craft room. You're going to get a tour of my new craft room. It's not decorated and it will be a long time before it is a long time, but my craft room is done and this is going to be my regular floss tube spot. So without further ado, let's move on to the tour, shall we? So welcome to the craft room, guys. Please excuse Charlie's meowing. He wants me to go and sit down so he can get on my lap, but you'll have to wait because I want to show you my new craft room. That is the back door, but I actually use that as my main door because it goes out to the catio. You can see the cat flaps so the cats can get out to it. But also my garage is right there where I keep, oops, tripped over a litter tray, where I keep my scooter. So I tend to use this as the main door. But as you can see, it has a nice view of the garden, which is currently empty of birds because I just had a bird of prey come down to try and eat them, which I did actually capture on film because I was just filming a short segment for you. So I will show you that in a bit. But it's usually full of birds and squirrels, which it was about 5 minutes ago, but it's now empty. Anyway, look at what we've got. Isn't it amazing? It is a tiny room, and I do mean a tiny room. So the guy who built and designed this for me, because it's all completely bespoke, custom fitted. Oh, there's Andy as well. Hi, Andy. Yeah, I just said make as much use of the space as you possibly can. So let's have a tour. So I wanted boxes similar to like the IKEA style, but obviously we had to fit it with the room, so obviously they don't fit as perfectly as the IKEA ones do, but that's fine, I don't mind. It was the best that we could get. So like I have 8 down this side. I have 6 across the top. It's kind of like a weird space in the corner here. He was a bit stuck with what to do for access, but I've made good use of it. And we have 4 there with 2 shelves. He didn't know what to do with that space, but I thought it would be perfect for my patterns, which it is, and an air freshener. But yeah, let's have a little look. I can't go through everything I've got, but for instance, fabric, I think that's my miscellaneous fabric, and that's my 28 count. And here we have, I think that's all 18 count in there. Oh, I know what's in here because I was in here yesterday. That's a box of bags, various size bags. Isn't it, Charlie? You like it, don't you? Yes. I think this is just a random stuff box, but then over here I did actually have a spare box. So in here I've put the whips, which aren't currently being worked on, and then that's a doll that my gran bought me when I was about 3 years old, and my mum actually knit that outfit when she was in hospital not long after the same period actually. but I've got colouring books in there. Those are all cross stitch books, a couple of knitting and crochet, but mainly about 98% cross stitch. And then I think those are all kitted up things. And then up there I have charts for PDFs that I printed off and I can't find the original PDF for. Mainly Hayes, some charting creations, but mainly Hayes. And then I have loose patterns there and my shade cards for DMC and Anchor. And coming down here is my desk. I have my big printer and scanner, my sewing machine, and the first project I'm going to do is to make a new cover for the sewing machine. Cup of tea, important. And then got my TV so I can watch FossTube and stuff. And there's Charlie again. Down here I've got a set of drawers which has got various stuff in it, mainly colouring. That's actually for my litter tray because like when I have, you know, just one or two cats, I'll just have one litter tray which is going in there, and I've got cat litter stuff in there. And this is actually hiding my tumble dryer because there's nowhere else for my tumble dryer to go, and I didn't want it on display. And then under the desk he had some, oh there's my lovely chair, that's an early Christmas present off my dad. Under the desk he had some spare worktop, so he put some shelves in, which is perfect for all my DMC and other threads. And then round here at the moment I've got my Millennium frames of various sizes because I didn't really know what to do with them, but I'm going to make some little bags for those. And then that's my second Lowry stand, which is folded down and fits perfectly in there when I'm not using it. And yeah, pretty much my craft room. Oh, just the wall over here. Eventually this wall is going to be full of stitching because another of my boxes up there is full of my old finished projects, and I'd love to do something with them and get them all on the wall. But at the moment that is my auntie stitched me that for my 18th birthday, and I've hung a couple of things that I've done. That's an embroidery. It was Mum bought me a little kit, an embroidery kit, and that's actually the Taurus star sign because I'm Taurus. And I've got my Mill Hill stitching one. That's my Maloka Designs one that I finished. I'll come back to the board in a minute. Those are my two Lisa Parker Hayes, because it's also my Lisa Parker room because that's Witching Gower, and that lamp is the Witching Gower lamp, and I have the official Witching Gower model and a little Witching Gower thing, I've forgotten what you call it. But yeah, and that was a gift somebody made me. That was just a little thing that I did for, I think it was for a stitch along once. That was a gift up there. And this is my project board, which I reset to my project board every year, but this is what it's looking like at the moment. But I will be doing a full video on this on the last day of the year. But this is what it looks like at the moment, with planned starts, and that won't be started this year now, so I might as well remove that. Those are my whips, and those are my finishes. I did well for finishes this year. So yeah, welcome to the craft room. Oh, forgot to show you this. I've got some LEDs under here. Those are white for when I'm working there, but using my handy dandy remote control that I'm struggling to see because of my glasses. I need new glasses. See if I can get it to do its thing. Okay, why is it not doing its thing? Because it helps if you point it at the receiver. It actually changes colour, and of course it's not going to do it because I don't know what I'm pressing. That's my remote control. Oh, there we go. I can also work it from an app, and it's connected to Alexa as well. But when I'm just sat here just doing nothing in particular, which I've been doing a lot of recently, it just slowly changes colour. So yeah, so that now is definitely a craft room. So I hope you like the craft room. There's still, like I said, the decoration is still to be done, but I won't be doing that until I've done the big job, which is in the living room, because I need to put new flooring down, and there's no point putting the flooring down when I've got all that work to do in the other room. So eventually it will have like a grey wood effect flooring. It's going to be the vinyl click stuff, which is really tough hard wearing stuff. And these walls are going to be a very pale sage green. The rest of the house is like it's going to be really neutral. It's a colour called, I think it's called something smoke white, something like that. It's a very, very gentle, it's like an off-white with grey, like a grey tint, but so gentle, and it's lovely. But this room is going to have the bit of colour and it's going to be a very pale sage green, because I thought it would look nice like heading out into the garden, but that's going to be a long time off yet. So yeah, it is now 10 to 6 in the evening and I'm feeling very grumpy. I am absolutely shattered after singing with the choir last night and got quite a bit of pain as well. But what is making me grumpy is the fact that I've been stitching on my project all afternoon. Yes, Mikey, I have. And I have done nothing but stitch, frog, restitch, refrog, re-restitch, re-refrog. The same part over and over again. I can't get it right. The problem that I have is that I can't fudge it because it's a symmetrical design, and there's also a pattern inside, like this is sort of like the outline bit that I'm doing. There's a pattern inside that, so if I fudge it, it will look different to the other part. I can't show you what it is because it's my secret stitching, but this is a pretty colour that I'm working with. And with the amount that I'm having to restitch, I just hope that there is enough of it, because I don't think most sale makes cottons anymore, though I could be wrong. And I don't know if this was just a colour that she didn't repeat, because it's just like written on the back what it is. But it's really pretty. It's a good job that I'm working on a pretty fabric with a pretty coloured floss, and I'm doing it for a special person as well, so it will be worth the effort. Oh, I'm just so tired. My throat is hurting from singing last night, and I've been talking a lot today, talking to you lovely people earlier, and on the phone to my mum and then my dad. I want to go to bed. Oh, but I just don't want to get into bed and leave this the way it is. I want this to meet up before I go to bed, because it's the last bit of the outline, and if I could get that done, then I could get started on the pattern tomorrow. And I think the pattern will go quite quickly, and really I could get it done in a couple of days if I could just get it right. The other bits all meet up. I don't know why this bit doesn't. Anyway, I'll get back to it. I'll update you later. Wish me luck. Well, it's 10 to 9 in the evening. First day of Flossmas stitching wise. Hasn't gone well, but I've achieved my goal. The border sort of thing now matches, and I've had enough. This is a late night for me. I'm usually in bed sort of like 5, 6 o'clock. Poppy's just come to join us down there. Pops! Hey, Pops! Hello! You've kept me company, haven't you, for a bit? This afternoon, you did? Yeah. Poppy's my little cuddler at night. We lost her sister last week, unfortunately. Daisy Moo had to be put to sleep last Wednesday. She had a tumour in her stomach, and yeah, so I'm just waiting for a call from the vets to get her ashes back. Hopefully it'll be any day now. So I've only got 6 in the kitty crew now. But yeah, anyway, that's a wrap. I'm going to get ready for bed and Poppy's give me cuddles and I will edit this in bed. So we're going to say night, Pop-Pops. Yeah. My little cuddly. Yeah. Good night. See you tomorrow.